Everybody, it's Nash here, and today we don't have any special stats for you. We don't have any special graphics, nothing like that. It's just going to be this screen up the entire time. But what I do have is some OU predictions, and I've been avoiding thinking this. I've been really trying to avoid it. I've been trying to think, I want this game to be close, or I want to think it's going to be close, because if that's the expectation, then I can't be let down, right? But that's not the expectation. Deep down inside, and I hate that I'm about to say this, but I think, obviously I want them to, right? But I think they're going to wax them. Texas is going to wax OU. I think this game has a chance to be like what we thought last year was going to be, but even more so. And give me a second to expand on that. What I mean by that is, we had that game versus Alabama, and everybody thought that we weren't trying to make a moral victory out of that loss, but we thought that loss, going up there and competing with Bama. Now, as of right now, it looks like we were just playing up to the opponent, as we always did. But if we were wondering if things changed. And I think if Texas goes out there and we have that lead like we had last year, huge lead, games, everybody's feeling great. Burnt orange, Kool-Aid, sipping everywhere, red fans that are wearing red, sick to their stomachs. If we right last year's wrong, I think that this win could do wonders for this team. I think that this win could carry on much further and do much more than anything that loss versus Bama did. Now, why I think we're going to beat Oklahoma so bad? And when I mean wax them, I mean absolutely wipe the floor with them. Obviously, they're not at 100%. I wish that wasn't the case, because I want to beat them 100%. In a position like Texas, where we've had so few wins in the most recent years, I want them to be at full power when we beat them, so that they don't have their fans have no excuses, nothing to say, well, this happened, well, that happened. Kind of like Texas fans versus Alabama. So I want them at full power, but that's just not going to happen. But even if they were, you go through the list of guys to match up to J.T. Sanders, and that's a mismatch right there. Xavier Worthy's already shown that he can do his thing in this game versus these guys. You got Bijan Robinson, Jordan Whittington as well. If Quinn Ewers comes back and is just accurate, because I heard somebody say that Hudson Card was looking like a Heisman quarterback versus West Virginia, and the stats may say that, and while I'm a big Hudson fan, Hudson could have been better. Hudson could have been way better versus West Virginia. He was not perfect with all of his targets, but he was good enough and he was close enough, but that's how open they get. And I think with Quinn Ewers, if we're seeing the guys get open, as long as he knows where to put the ball, that arm's going to put it there. That arm's going to be able to put that ball anywhere. I've said it time and time again. And if we have that guy coming back, good Lord, this game is going to be a blowout. And that's what I kind of think it's going to be. And I think that this could be a game for the defense to say, you know what, we're sick and tired of it, right? We're tired of everybody, we're tired of putting a good performance out there and following it up with a bad one. Because I outlined, outside of the fourth down conversions, this defense is a top 25 defense. And I was talking in the comment section with one of the comments. If you take those conversions away, this defense could very well be a top 10 defense. If they were just to just go out there in the second half and say, nope, you're not getting that first down. We're stopping it here. Our offense has come back on the field. So, I think that this game could have huge implications if Texas goes and just puts away their opponent. That's been something that we have not done. Put them away and keep them away. I just think if versus all of all the schools, if you go out there and these guys, there's been nothing that they've known for Texas football and OU is close games, especially in the Red River rivalry or the Red River shootout, however you want to say it. There's so many names. It's a big argument at this point. Who cares? But think about that. These high school recruits, the last 8 years have been one-score games. That goes back to even if you're a senior in high school, even if you're a senior in college now. The only way that if you were a super senior, a fifth-year senior, your freshman year in high school, you would have experienced a blowout victory by either Texas or Oklahoma. I forget who had that one. I think it might have been OU. But that's all these guys have known is close games. So for the first game, if there was a blowout, I think that could be a huge confidence booster. Whether it should be or not, I just think that playing Oklahoma, if we're able to put away, of all the opponents on our schedule, if Oklahoma's the one that we're able to put away, I just think that means more to those players in the locker room than any other opponent. Because if you also remember, last year, this is the game where things started to go wrong. We were 4-1, feeling great, on top of the world, up 18 at halftime. And then ever since then, we blew an 18-point lead. And then we went 1-6. This game has huge implications. I cannot believe I actually think that the Longhorns are going to blow out the Sooners, but you know what? It's what I believe. It's what I think. And I can't pretend to not I can't speak into the mic and say, I think it's going to be a close game. And also because I'm very contrarian. When everybody starts to think one thing, I immediately start to think that's not going to be what happens. I actually remember thinking during the Seahawks-Patriots, everybody was like, no, Marshawn's going to run the ball. I'm like, watch a pass happen, because everybody in the building thinks a run's happening. So, I'm not saying, theoretically, it's not the worst idea if everybody thinks one thing is going to happen to do the other, but you hand that ball to beast mode. All right, everybody. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what you think this win is going to be and how much we're going to win by. Like I said, I cannot believe I just said we're going to blow out Oklahoma. But it is what it is. All right, everybody. Driving up to not Oklahoma. Driving up to Dallas right now. All right. Y'all have a great day, everybody. Be safe. Drive safe. And let's go get a win versus OU sucks. Hook 'em.